Hi, it is iYikkam time again. So here is the iYikkam shooting towel set practice method. And the following is the instructions where you can use it to get result instantaneously and keeping progress here on. Now, the first thing is before you practice the shooting towel sets, you stand there comfortably with your center ball aligned and your hip seating. You can watch my other YouTube on handling the center balls. And very clear that the toe pointing slightly up or straight depend on your body. So after you stand there, feel comfortable, you squat a little bit down. Make sure there's no force or nothing tense or make your knee feel uncomfortable, and the force, the strength is using on the back of the knees. Okay, so you just do a few times, like 3 times. Okay, now you feel comfortable there. That's the first for check of your knee position. And then the second is exhale when you stood up a little bit. That is check for checking so that your body not leaning forward or falling backward or get stuck here. Okay? Exhale. You can stood up, stand up a little bit, raise your body a little bit. So you feel that all this, like a cylinder here, it come up, okay? It lift up. Without uncomfortable here, without body lean forward or backward. And then you go back to sit comfortably in the iYikkam, sitting there for a while. And then you lift up your body a little bit, raise your body a little while turning. You can turn a few times this way. Make sure that when you turn, you're not leaning this way or leaning that way. Now, usually, if the hip handling, the center ball handling is improper, one will end up get into imbalance on different ways. Okay. So, before anything, when one want to start to do the shooting towel, do these 3. Okay. Let me show you without telling you anything anymore. Okay, so this is the first 3 things you do, and then you stand there comfortably, feeling how is that body, which is integrate up and down, everything's integrate now. Okay, now don't go into the breathing or the mind or the chi flow or the force flow or momentum yet. Because all these things are developed progressively. Like a baby, we need to learn how to crawl before walk. So at the beginning, we might not be able to handle it properly, even just doing these 3 pre-exercise, I call it, or pre-tuning. Pre-tuning or pre-alignment. Okay. no worry about it. The more one do, the more one get progress. And then later one, when one good at it, one can get into the 6 core element and 13 state. Every details on every handling. Okay? So that's what the directions of practicing Kung Fu or developing Kung Fu is about. You go step by step in progressions. Okay, now, after you do that, you already have a sense of reference there. Now, you can practice your Xiulin Tao. And here is the instruction for practice Xiulin Tao. Say I want to do a Phục Sao out and Tan Sao, and Wu Sao back. Phục Sao out and Wu Sao back. Okay? So my mind thinking about Phục Sao out, my hand and my arm is implementing it, while my body will naturally supporting it. So the mind thinking, I want to do a Phục Sao. So you move your arm, your hand and arm outward to do the Phục Sao techniques, and the body will support it. Okay? It will support it. So that's the first instructions. The second instruction is, while you Phục Sao out, aware of your body, the place where it happened that you hold on to it to resist the body, to support the arm, or the place where you exaggerate or try to help the move of the arm or the body, that is what I call the excessive. It is the job of us to let go the excessive. So, for example, if I do the Phục Sao this, you notice my body is spin a little bit or turn a little bit. Well, that's nature, okay? If I use force to accelerate it, okay, for example, this is already excessive. You don't want to do that. You want it to be non-excessive, just follow the trend, okay, or the tendency, okay? And if you notice that I try to square my shoulder, hold on the shoulder and do this, okay, then you see that you feel that this place is stuck. You don't want to do that either. You want to let go. There's excessive, try to stop it or break it, okay, like braking a car, stop a car. So this is the excessive of try to accelerate it, and this is the excessive of try to stop things. We don't want that. The job is to let everything naturally. So the mind thinking about the techniques, the arm and the hand execute it, while in the same time the body support it naturally. Okay? So that's what we want to practice. And the name of the game is keeping refined this. Keeping refined the mind, think about the techniques or call up the techniques, the hand or the arm, implement it, and the body supporting it. Okay? And then in the process of this practice, anything excessive, either to block it or to accelerate, to helping it, drop that. Let it back so that the body, the mind, the arm techniques all works together naturally without exaggerations or excessive. Okay, so that's what it is. And when every time one practice the Xiulin Tao, one keep refine this, and every day will be different, but one keep refining. That's how one develop the Kung Fu. At the beginning, again, like the baby learn to crawl, there's a lot of body issue there. Excessive, hold on, and so forth. Try to accelerate here and there due to the bad habit of the body and so forth. and one by one we drop it. And then if we do that one by one, we go through the 6 core element and 13 state. You open up the body, then you get your mind and get your breathing and so forth, so forth. Okay? But in the first place, we don't want to do that. Just do the very simple thing. Then we progress from there. The train or the develop of the Kung Fu with the Xiu Lim Tao is this way. Thus, the more one practice this way, the more one know one's body, the more one's have the handle of the details. And one will go through the 6 core element, aware of them, and go through it. This is the meaning of Xiu Lim Tao, the essence of details training. This is how to take the reality, the ideas, to make it into reality, to bring the ideas of Xiu Lim Tao into the reality. This is way how to make it happen. Okay? Now, when you go to doing some techniques such as the Bong Sao, high Bong Sao, notice this part become a lot of excessive. That is where, when you have acute or sharp, excessive, and non-full anymore, you know something is wrong there. You need to drop that thing. Why? If at slow speed like this is already excessive and it is already imbalance or off balance, there's no way it can be done in high speed. And what we do here, fine-tuning the mind thinking of the techniques, the arm and hand, implement it, body supporting it. We actually fine-tune, like you fine-tune the machine, okay, until it runs really smoothly, and then you can go very high speed, okay, and only that, then you handle the force flow and so forth. Without that, it is hopeless, okay. So that's for training. And after you do the sets, and don't get to be too tired of doing the sets, and you can break down the set to different parts to practice it too. It's a daily living stuff, it's not a ritual, okay? And after you do that, finish the set, you do the same thing again. The 3 things. Make sure you get back to the reference, the nature reference, and then you stand there for a while, relax, let the body sway a little bit, because you don't do anything excessive. You will automatically follow the breathing, the diaphragm, go up and so forth, and the body will sway, okay? And that is the rattan body or the willow body or the wind waving the plum flower. You stand there for a while, and then you walk away. That is the practice. It is this way that using the Xiu Lim Tao to increase, to develop one's Kung Fu daily. Okay? So I hope that this is clear for everybody. Okay, so this is the iYikkam method of practice Xiu Lim Tao. It belongs to all Wing Chuners. Practice it. Try it out, get result instantaneously, and get result continuously. Grow. Sky is the limit. Now, once you do this, whenever you do this, for example, doing a Fok Sao, you notice like the way your body down and up is not supporting each other anymore. You know it. A lot of excessive there. You know it. If you think in the dust and then you say, I want to use E or mind power, it doesn't work. Why? The body have too much excessive. And the mind cannot neutralize or make or clear out the excessive. Excessive is in physical. Mind is mind. Okay? Also, if you do this and then you say, I want to align my spine to do different stuff, the body break into two. Sure, you can get some kinds of mechanical manual there. But the body is breaking into two. In the real life, high speed of sticking body short strike, you need this. For example, when the strike is like this, okay, when you come back, it's actually receiving, body move forward. But you must not try to make this, because if you make this, it becomes excessive. Okay, that is what exactly when I say using the mind, try to override the body before one can even know what is the body. And most people don't know this body. They just try to thinking using their mind to override this. And a lot of people thinking, oh, if I get the informations, I know to do this move and this techniques, then I know the thing. There's many people want to learn things from me that way. But they cannot get it. Why? It's because the body is not conditions. So, for example, it's people asking me, oh, if I go stick body short strike, I walk in here, how can I open the gap and so forth? How can I get close and so forth? Well, you know what? If you have the body, you don't have to ask me. You just go down there, you know your body. Listen to how your body do. But listen to the body doesn't mean that just do anything we want. One need to start with the Shilin Tao and listen to the body that way. We observe our body, like I mentioned it in the practice. First, think about the techniques. Implement with the arm. Let the body support it naturally and cut away excessive. Keeping, training, tuning, and the name of the game is under a balanced nature platform. One, keeping, training the link of the mind, the body, the arm of implement the techniques and the body support, and then keeping, drop the excessive. That's what is the name of the game of Shilin Tao. Shilin Tao is never a leader idea. Shilin Tao is the essence training of details.